I'm Stuart Andrews from Tarwyn Park Training. We're at Marloo, Rylstone. This is a property we purchased back in 2015, and the reason we purchased this property was because it was steep, it was clay, and it was also very badly degraded. And so we said, righto, what do we need to do to start to regenerate this piece of landscape? What's interesting here at Marloo is that we're at the top of two different watersheds. We have one watershed through a portion of the property goes into the Murray-Darling. The other component goes into the Sydney watershed. So what we looked at is, what can we do? We're at the head of these watersheds, so therefore everything we do is going to impact on anyone below. So we started looking at, well, we've got all this erosion on the slopes, so what can we do there? So we put in contours to manage the erosion on the slopes. We brought in fertility in the form of hay. We put hay at the top of the hill so that the hay, as it breaks down, slowly leaks down and starts to build that landscape so the plants can grow in and around the contours. We then look at the gully. We've got a gully that's rapidly eroding. How can we manage that? So we put in ponds in the gullies and then contours running off of those ponds. That way we're managing any fertility that moves off of the higher landscape and we distribute it across the broader landscape below. Then we move on to the margins where we have our forested areas. What can we do there? So we're looking at what natural sequences can we put into bush regeneration. So we're getting native bushland responding from the natural sequence. So we're ticking off all of these boxes as we go, and by integrating all of these components, we're taking a whole of landscape approach here at Marloo. Now we're further down the track and we're looking at what production systems can we now overlay onto this landscape. So we've had sheep here in the past, we have beef cattle here today, and we're looking at the best things to put on the steep country is fruit trees, nut trees, any of the production type plants that are going to help build the landscape. And we're looking at what other production systems can we put in place. Marloo is giving me a great learning experience. It's teaching me so much about landscapes and how I can interact within that landscape to help repair it. So it's about sharing this with others as a base camp for learning natural sequence farming, so they can go back to their landscape with a vision of what's possible with regeneration and with natural sequence farming.